Hey guys, this is Natalie from Inspired Alignment. I'm coming on tonight to do a reading for messages from the Divine Feminine's higher self to her Divine Masculine. It's funny because normally these videos for Divine Feminine to Divine Masculine, they don't get nearly as many views as the messages from the masculine to the feminine. And I don't know, but after today, and all of like the kind of intuitive messages or clear audience messages that I've been receiving, I'm kind of like wondering if the views for these videos in particular are going to start to go up. Because I feel like more of the masculine energies or the people who hold the masculine like template are coming into an awareness, like a bigger awareness of this connection. So that's really interesting to me. So these videos are timeless, so whenever you come across it is probably when it is meant for you. Try to take whatever resonates. If it feels like it's for you, or if there's certain messages in here that kind of mean something to you, then the messages are probably for you. And other than that, I'm going to go ahead and get started. So let's see what the Divine Feminine's higher self wants her Divine Masculine to know right now. Okay, what messages do you have for your Divine Masculine? What messages do you have for Divine Masculine, Divine Feminine? Okay, the first card we have is the Ace of Water. Whoa. I'm probably not going to take these. I don't know. I'm kind of getting the message that that this Divine Feminine has kind of started to like gain her independence, like on a financial level, or like her stability in some way. And like she has, I don't know, maybe kind of like stepped into this like King of Air and King of Earth energy for herself, because she kind of had to. So that could be a specific message for somebody in particular. Okay, what other messages do you have for Divine Masculine? Okay. All right, we have the Six of Fire. Okay, what other messages do we have for Divine Masculine? I feel like she's like really eager to say something. Okay, and then we have the Emotions card. And then underneath the deck we have the Two of Earth, Queen of Air, the Journey card, Queen of Earth, Father, Wisdom, Love, and Faith. So that's a whole lot of cards, but I feel like it is relevant and it kind of tells a story here, so I'm just going to leave them for now. Okay, so what the feminine wants you to know is that she loves you, very first and foremost, that she has unconditional love for you no matter what, that she loves you for exactly the person that you are. I feel like somebody needed to hear that. Also, I'm seeing here that there may have been a situation, I don't know, I'm getting like this sense of like this dualistic energy. So like that's like kind of what we're trying to get out of. We're trying to get out of this like dualistic way of thinking or being, and kind of come into this like oneness type of energy. So I feel like there was like maybe like a battle or like something that was like dualistic. And it created a lot of emotions. A lot of emotions came up here. I feel like this was from the divine feminine. So she may have been very emotional about something that took place here. But she is letting you know that if like she said or did anything out of like her emotional self, when she, I don't know, I guess like maybe wasn't in the best, highest vibrational energy, like maybe she was kind of operating, just from her emotions. Like if she did or said something that made you think that she didn't love you, that she wants you to know that that is not true, that she does love you, and that that was just kind of her operating from like her emotions. And then underneath the deck here we have like, all right, I'm seeing a couple different things here. Let me just take a look at this. For some of you guys, I feel like there was maybe two women involved. And like there was like some juggling going on. But like I'm getting that she wants you to know that like she recognizes that this was part of the journey, and through I don't know, some reflection, or kind of like doing some inner work, she recognizes that that whatever happened with like, I don't know, two female individuals. I mean, this could be like your mom and her. This could be her and another woman, or I mean, there's just a whole bunch of different scenarios here. But I am seeing like two feminine energies and like kind of like the juggling of this. That like she is in the awareness now that like this kind of had to happen. In order to create like catalysts, and in order to create specific things that needed to be healed. And that she, continues to have love and faith in this like relationship coming back together. And then for others of you, I feel like this is, those of you who were not dealing with two different women. I feel like this is just, two aspects to the feminine. And, like I feel like, she could have been like financially juggling at some point, like was having some difficulty financially. But that like she almost kind of came into being like this queen of earth. So she kind of developed a way to become more financially abundant through like her wisdom and through having love and faith in all different areas within her life. The only card that I'm not quite sure about is this Father card, and I'm going to pull a separate clarifier on that one. So let me look and see what other information she wants to let you guys know. All right, Divine Feminine. What else do you want Divine Masculine to know about these messages? What else did you want your Divine Masculine to know about this? What other messages do you have for Divine Masculine? All right, what do you want Divine Masculine to know about this Ace of Water? Okay. So the World card. I'm getting that like, because the World is kind of like the ending of a cycle, like kind of like a completion, closure. Like, I don't know, I just feel like this vibe of unconditional love, and that, I don't know, I think like she's letting you know that like through this entire cycle, or whatever, like she's continued to hold this space of unconditional love for you, even if it was hard to recognize sometimes, like especially maybe like like halfway point into this journey, you know, when difficult things started to come up and happen. You know, she may have like said some things or expressed herself in a particular way that may have made her and you kind of question the love. But she is letting you know that she's always had this unconditional love for you, and she will continue to have it. This is a total completion. This is all the way around the circle. Like, this is all time. See, we have all 4 of the months here too. Summer, spring, winter, and fall. So this is all the time. All the time she holds this unconditional love for you. And if there was any third party situations, she's letting you know that even in those cases, and third party situations can be numerous things. It doesn't just have to be like another person or like a cheating scenario. But she's saying even in those circumstances, and even though those things happen, she still holds this love for you. All right, so what do you want the Divine Masculine to know about this 6 of Fire? Divine Feminine. Okay, so we have the 6 of Swords. I feel like this is the moving away of this like dualistic thing, of this like battle. And then under the deck here we have the Tower. So yeah, like this is like I don't know, arguments, like breaking up, or, you know, just like where something kind of comes in and shifts things and people get angry. And I feel like she's telling you that she has moved away from this. So don't be, I guess, afraid to come towards her if you think that she's still kind of operating from that place, because she isn't. She's moved away from it. What was I going to say about this? There was something else I wanted to say. I lost it. Okay, so she's also telling you that she's been guided, you know, like by spirit, by her higher self, like that she is being guided out of this type of energy. And that's like part of her mission, to come out of this and to bring oneness into this world that we're in. So I don't know, she just wants you to know that. Interesting. Okay, so let's see what she wants Divine Masculine to know about the emotions. What is this emotions card about for Divine Masculine? Okay, Justice. So I feel like, yeah, like there were karmic situations that needed to kind of have, yeah, and see under here we have the 6 of Cups. So this is like past life karmic things. And I want to say that in the reading I did for Twin Flames, masculine and I did both in the one video, that this came up for masculine right next to each other, 6 of Cups in the Justice card, which to me, I see as like karmic cycles coming to a close. And some of these can be cycles that we've been dealing with since childhood. These can be, you know, past life karmic cycles that like we're not even fully aware of, like in this lifetime. But definitely there is some stuff that has come to a close here, some karmic cycles that have ended. And are balancing themselves out, or have just recently balanced themselves out. And it is attached to like these emotions here. Like I feel like these karmic things created like this upheaval of emotions, which is kind of what they're meant to do. They're meant to kind of bring them up to the surface so that they can be looked at and healed. And I feel like, you know, she's letting you know that this stuff came up and it was like, it was healed. And you know, like now she's not really operating from that place anymore. Whatever it was that she was so emotional about, she has kind of worked on that and healed that and brought balance into her life. All right, so what do you want the Divine Masculine to know about this Father card? What is this Father card about for Divine Masculine? Okay, the High Priestess. For some of you guys, you may have children with your feminine, or you may want children with your feminine. And I feel like some of you guys aren't even saying this. Like you're not being very open or honest about it, or you haven't been in the past, about the fact that you want to have children. And for some of you guys, you may have children and she doesn't know. I don't know. There's definitely something here with like pregnancy and children and like this father energy. So I think it's different for each one of you guys. You'll know like what's for you, but like, I don't know. I mean, I kind of get that for some of you guys, it's like meant to be. It's destined for you to kind of have a child together. And some of you guys might be like in the awareness of this. So that's really interesting. Okay, so what message do you want to give the masculines about these group of cards here that came out? What's the message that you want to give masculine about this? Okay, so temperance. Yeah. So basically, no matter what the situation was when it came to these cards under the deck, whether it was a situation involving two women or whether this was just, you know, your feminine kind of coming into, you know, her stability, that balance has been brought to the situation, and, you know, she's definitely operating from this higher vibration now, and feeling very balanced, on all levels, and feeling very spiritual. They're very spiritually aligned and in touch. Also here we had the Four of Cups. So so this is like basically kind of what I was getting with that whole spiritual thing, because I feel like this is the feminine like meditating. You know, that like whatever these situations were, whatever the journey was, whatever that journey was for you guys, you know, she has, you know, she's gone within and taken the time to figure out what needs to be done, for herself, for the union as a whole. And she still continues to practice this and do this. I feel like she, you know, really, if it seems like she came off of her path, or, you know what I mean? Like if there was like some kind of a bump in the road, or maybe if you haven't talked to her, in a long time, this is basically, I'm getting like letting you know that, she is doing this on a regular basis. This is a continuous thing. So it's not like something that she's going to kind of, divert from. And then underneath that, we had the Empress card. So, you know, this is just her letting you know that, you know, she has become the Empress. And, you know, she holds basically the love and the faith, of this relationship coming together when it's meant to come together. But she is kind of holding it down on her own right now until that's meant to happen. So let's see what else Divine Feminine wants the masculine to know. All right, Feminine, what else did you want Divine Masculine to know? What other messages do you have for Divine Masculine? Okay, we have Five of Michael. This situation doesn't serve you. Release your attachment to the outcome. Consider taking a more uplifting approach. So this is interesting. I'm getting that for some of you guys, there is something in your life, that you have the awareness of, that it's not serving you, or it's not part of your life path. And she's basically telling you to release the attachment to that, or what the outcome will be, if you make a certain move when it comes to whatever that situation is, and to consider taking a more uplifting approach. So to consider looking at this from another perspective. Try to look at it from like a bird's eye view, instead of maybe the way that you have been looking at it. So, you know, I might pull some cards on that just to see. I guess, you know, probably not, because I feel like this situation is going to be different for all of you. If, you know, a lot of us have like these attachments to all kinds of different things. So you'll know like what this is that, she's speaking about. And then under the deck here, we had 3 of Gabriel. Prosperity arising from wise planning. Time to take the next step. Optimistic plans that turn out as expected. So I feel like this kind of goes hand in hand with this other card, the 5 of Michael. Like, she's saying to detach from like a situation that you already know isn't serving you, and then, you know, like make like wise planning into a new direction, and that is going to bring this like prosperity. And I don't know, I'm getting for this group of you, like you kind of already like have some kind of an idea of like what this is you need to get rid of, and you might already have like another idea about something stirring. And like I'm getting for those of you who are in that situation, like it's kind of telling you to release that thing and start moving into this other direction, because you are going to gain prosperity from that. But make sure that you are planning wisely, and staying optimistic about the situation. And I don't know, I feel like you guys are going to know what I'm speaking about. Like if you've gotten some like bright ideas or some ideas about starting something or doing something in particular, like that's what it's talking about. It's kind of telling you to start taking some action towards it, or start planning ways towards it. Okay, so what else do you want the Divine Masculine to know? Oh my gosh. Okay, so support, ask for help, get more rest, and nurture yourself. So yeah, I mean, I feel like she's saying here, like, don't feel like you have to take on like all of this stuff by yourself. Like, it's okay to ask for help. It's okay to rest if you need it. Don't like overwork yourself. And if you feel like something is hard to deal with, like, ask for help, reach out for help. Even if it's reaching out to her. And then under the deck here, we have partnership. Teamwork will give you a better result. Find trustworthy people to partner with and build up a talented support team. So I feel like she's talking about not only your guys' relationship or partnership here, but another partnership in your life that you may be involved in. So this could be like work, something going on with work, or some kind of like creative endeavor. Basically, she's telling you that that teamwork is going to give you a better result. So compromising and finding a way to work in harmony, and also to have a talented support team, and to make sure that you are surrounding yourself with trustworthy people. So kind of also being aware of the people that you're partnering up with, or kind of like getting like involved and getting involved with, whether this is like romantically or with work or whatever the case may be. She's just telling you to, you know, that teamwork it will help you, and then also to be aware of having trustworthy people and talented supporting people that are around you. Okay, so let's get, actually I'm going to do this. So what message do you have for the Divine Masculine for the upcoming energy for him? Or what message do you have about the upcoming energy? Let's say like in about a month. Like what message do you have for upcoming energy? Oh. Okay, wow. So the 6 of Wands. And in this deck, the feminine is coming to like greet the masculine after his victory. So she's telling you, you know, like that a month from now, you know, you are going to be victorious in something. And she may be coming to congratulate you. You know, whether this is on an energetic level, a spiritual level, or in the physical world, I feel like she is there right next to you, kind of celebrating this victory with you in the future. And then under the deck, we have the 3 of Cups. So this is another card of like celebration, happiness, good times. So really nice. All right, so I'm going to pull one more card from the Lightworkers Oracle deck. What other messages do you have for the Divine Masculine? One more message for Divine Masculine. Okay, wow. Power of the Divine Masculine. All right. So she's telling you to step into your power, be the Divine Masculine. I'm going to actually read that from the book. That's funny. Okay, so, and then under the deck here we have Earth Healing, which is a 38, and that's an 11. I want to say, you know what, I'm going to flip and look to see what angel this is here, because you might, if you know, you're praying or doing meditation, you might want to call on that for assistance. Okay, so Power of Divine Masculine says, an empowering energy seeks expression from within. It wishes to free you from confusion, paralysis, and stagnancy. It seeks to stir you into consciously chosen action, greater discipline, and focus. It's time to end the frustration of repeating old patterns. You are ready to break through into a new way of life. Feel inspired, be energized, and focus on your dreams and desires. Take steps to manifest them on the physical plane. Believe your success is inevitable. That's amazing, because I feel like it goes really well with those other two cards that I pulled, where it was telling you to release the situation that doesn't serve you and start moving into something that more suits your destiny, and where you're meant to be, your dharma. So definitely, I feel like breaking out of old cycles and old habits and kind of moving in this new direction. And I feel like you're going to be victorious with this. And your feminine is supporting you. Okay, so the invocation for this card says, I call upon the unconditionally loving divine masculine within me. I respect, honor, and need you. I release past pain and how we related to each other. We are blessed with divine love and healing now. Help me to have the courage and self-belief to live in my truths and to be open about who I am. I honor your strength and power within me. I know that for every dream the divine has placed in my heart, so too has equal measure of confidence, intelligence, strength, and capacity been placed in my soul. I choose to have the courage of my convictions and to journey within to find whatever I need to bring my light fully to the world. May all beings be supported in overcoming pain relating to the masculine principle. May all beings restore, heal, love, and respect him and his divine purpose in the spiritual evolution of humanity. Through my own free will, I invite unconditional love to assist with this process for all beings. So be it. So that's beautiful, you guys. I really like that. And then I'm just going to take a look here to see what angel this is. Maybe it isn't a particular angel. And I want to say it was, though. Well, I'm just going to read the invocation for it then. So for Earth Healing, it says, through unconditional love, I am empowered to live my divine destiny. I trust in my gifts and talents. I know that all I need for divine success shall be provided for me. I now choose of my own free will to release any blocks, consciously or unconsciously held, around trusting the earth to provide me with all that is needed to fulfill my divine life purpose. I am so grateful to receive all that I need and more. I feel much joy within me about my life, what I am capable of, what I have attained so far, and how much I can offer to the earth. I live from my heart with absolute trust. May all beings know their genuine worth and have confidence to express their grace. Through my own free will, so be it. So that's interesting. I feel like it really kind of goes in connection with the Divine Masculine card, and the other two that we got. I definitely feel like some of you guys may be releasing some old things and moving into like a new direction that is kind of more intuitively guided or spiritually guided. And this is just letting you know you are supported in that. So I hope that these messages helped you guys, and I will see you soon. Take care.